Hello and welcome here on SportsTownChicago.com. Chris Labasco here with you alongside head coach Brian Chamberlain as we are here for the pregame between Northwestern and Robert Morris. And, Coach, it was a tough loss yesterday against this team, a pretty highly ranked team in your region, but a chance here tonight for some revenge.
Yeah, I mean, we got one last game here for the guys, our three seniors that are graduating, so, they want to go out on a win. There was a lot of good things that we had. I thought we played well. I watched a little bit of the game last night, but just some bad breaks, some, what I would call bad, poor quality goals that just are, really hard to bounce back from. And you get some good goals, and, that first period I thought we played well for the first 10 or 12 minutes, and then, all of a sudden we're down, and, we end the period down to and a good quality team like that, it's going to be tough to come and bounce back against. But, we battled. We just got to make sure that those opportunities that they're scoring on and giving up goals, we got to make sure that we eliminate that.
Yeah, and to me, one of the big differences for me when going forward into that game was the beginning of the second period. Yeah, you guys were down 2 goals, but they just spent so much time in their own offensive zone and put you guys sort of back on your heels that it just made it difficult to do anything anyways because you couldn't get out of your own end.
Yeah, we, I think we talked about it last night, try to release some of that tension. We kind of tried some new things, and it seemed to work pretty well. So we just got to make sure that, we've got guys on the puck, if we play our position, but they were able to move around with the puck a lot, and that really hurt us a lot, when in that second period. You're absolutely correct in that.
Yeah, and that's something that they try to do, too. They know what they want to do offensively very well, and it's not complicated what they do, but they just do it so well.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys have been playing together for a while, and they, are one step ahead. They're always thinking, kind of one step ahead of what they're going to do with it, and they anticipate, and they do very, very well at that.
Right, so they know their system very well because of that, too. So they know, there's times where you'll see a pass be missed, but because they run their system to perfection almost, even though that pass might miss the first guy, there's the secondary guy who can get the puck, and they're still able to generate something offensively. So, obviously neutral zone play has to be big tonight.
Yeah, we got to get it in our zone. A lot of times, we talked about it yesterday, is a couple times where we played around with it either at the red line or the blue line, and we were in an even man situation or maybe even a little bit shorthanded, and we got to get it in deep and go from there. So I think the other thing in the second period is our changes were long. I think we got pinned a lot in our zone where we've got to get better at taking, quicker changes, and, maybe, 30 seconds you're on the ice, but it's better to have it 30 seconds and get caught in our zone and having to come out. So,
right.
We've got 4 lines that we're kind of running through that we just got to make sure we kind of keep doing that. So.
Yeah, and when you think about it, too, when you look at that game, it's not like one line wasn't playing well or anything. Every line that you guys had was playing fine. It was just they'd get out there for too long, and then that's when trouble would start to happen.
Yeah, and that's discipline that we got to make sure that, it is taken care of. We stress it all along, and guys know what they need to do. It's just that hesitation or maybe, I guess more come back just to 100% on the discipline side.
Right, and it's not like it's not the same discipline as, the team, doing something wrong. It's just, there's that obviously you want to spend that little extra time on the ice because you want to get maybe one more chance or something. But when you're, especially in the second period, which is where it really happened, sometimes you have to go with that short shift just to not, like you said, get caught back after a long time in the offensive end or something.
Yeah, that comes down to just being an overall team player compared to be an individual, and we just got to make sure that, that happens. And, as I told the guys last night, whatever happens the rest of the way, we've got the games and we need to play, and let's not go out on a losing note. Let's finish strong and win some games.
Yep. So you got this one here, and then next weekend it'll be Lewis to finish things off. But still, let's go back to the seniors really fast because this is sort of the final night for them. Even though yesterday was senior night, but tonight this is their last home game, and those are three guys that are always important to the team.
Oh, they've been, I think I said it yesterday, and I'll continue to stress it. It's not only them, it's their families. They're all local, so they've been here, they've helped out, they've been a great support. When we need things at different events, they're here. They're really just all of them are just, absolutely great. It's too bad, the Gatones had to take off for, I think Ricky's little sister's got a golf thing, so they're spreading the wealth, and it's unfortunate because I know they probably want to be here. They may be watching right now, but it's just all of them. You look all the way through from the Gatones, the Rosettos, the Fishers, just absolutely amazing families that I personally have grown to be part of their family. They've become close with my family and my daughter and wife, and there'll be long-standing relationships that will continue on. And a lot of the guys that we have on the team, when they move on and they graduate, and we continue to have long-standing relationships with them. So it's a joy. It's bittersweet, obviously, for all of us.
Right.
But it's been a fun ride, and looking forward to where the team goes next, and kind of how that happens. And then back to your point, these guys all, we knew 4 years ago eventually they would move on and they would graduate. And, it's no different than it was last year when we lost the guys that we lost last year,
Right.
Billy and Alec Lohman, and the year before that, the guys that we lose. It's every year it happens. It's just a little bit different for me because obviously, I'm leaving with them. So,
Right.
That's where it is. So, and as I said, over and over again, these are probably some of the closest families I've come in contact with because they're here every game, and I get to interact with them.
Yeah, and they're here. They want to help. I mean, I'm sure that Ricky's sister wishes she was here, too, even though she has something going on. You think she was in high school just not that long ago, and she was coming to every game that she possibly could. So I'm sure she probably wishes she was here, too, knowing her and her family.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I'm sure her missing last night is probably a huge thing for her, and but she's got her career, and she's doing a phenomenal job, and we look for big things from her, and
yeah,
it's exciting that what she's got going on as a freshman in her golf career, and kind of give Ricky a hard time that that his sister beats her all the time in golf, and Ricky's super competitive, so he's like, no, I kind of let up a little bit, but we know the truth there. So
yeah, right. Yeah, he's got to say what he needs to. I mean, she's playing at U of I for a reason on the golf team. So Northwestern fans, I know that it's not Northwestern, but U of I golf for women's, pay attention to that because there's another Gatone who's very talented there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. They, as Sue and talk about my daughter, it's like, oh, let's not have her be a hockey player. Let's have her be a golfer. So, got a personal coach there. So hopefully, maybe that'll be the way she goes. But we'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna hard. She's been around it already. It might be hard to not have a hockey stick in her hand. She may want one. So.
Well, that's the goal.
That's great. And like you said, though, you've got a teacher. She wants to do golf too, and you know what? There's a lot of hockey players who play golf, so they kind of go together.
Yeah, Mama Gatone is trying to say no golf. She's too pretty to make her be a golfer. So I mean, to make her a hockey player. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there.
All right, Coach. Though it's been fun here in this pregame. A tough game though, moving forward. So. Hopefully we get better results here tonight.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. It'll be a good challenge for our guys. Let's go out, compete, have some fun tonight.
Yeah, and this is your last home game too, so hopefully the guys can get you a win as your final home game.
Exactly.
All right, Coach, thank you.
All right, thank you.
As head coach Brian Chamberlain, as we will take a short timeout as the Zambonis on the ice to get ready for this first period here on SportsTownChicago.com.
If you have a passion for radio or TV like I do, then the Illinois Center for Broadcasting is the place to be for real-world training. We know how you want to learn, and we teach it to you that way, hands-on. What you'll learn are the technology and skills that you'll really use in the broadcasting industry. 3 out of 4 of our graduates are working in the industry, and financial aid is available for those who qualify. So if you want to work in broadcasting, the Illinois Center for Broadcasting is where broadcasting careers begin.
Back here on SportsTownChicago.com. Chris Labasco here with you as we get ready for Northwestern versus Robert Morris. The first period about to get underway here in just a second. Starting lineups are going to be announced here along with the national anthem. We'll start off first on the Robert Morris University side of things. For Robert Morris, so a little bit of a change in the starting lineup when you look at it. They're still going with goaltender Andy Potzinger. For the defense, they're going to go with Justin Windler along with Zach Sargis, but they're changing up who's starting at the forwards. They're going to go with number 28, Carl Johansson, along with number 16, TJ Sennett, and number 8, Anthony Andras. So those are your starters for Robert Morris. On the Northwestern side of things, it's a little bit the same, a little bit different here today. We got somebody else doing the announcing for Northwestern than normal, but you look at it in goal, we're going to have Tony Fuentes starting here tonight, along with the forwards and defense. We'll start with the defense. You're going to have John Rossetto out there to start, along with Jared Fisher, so the seniors will be out there once again. And then the forward line is Ricky Gattone, centering Simon Choi and Jacob Leganecci. So those are your starting lineups for Northwestern and Robert Morris. Northwestern in their white home jerseys with the white N with the purple outline of the N on the front with the purple stripe across the midsection and on the elbows, as they are going to go right to left to start here for this one, and then left to right will be Robert Morris in their black jerseys with the maroon elbows and the gold stripe around it as well, as they will go left to right, as the national anthem just about to start here in a second after the starting lineups, as they are finishing announcing that. So as soon as that happens, we will step aside for the national anthem.
Please rise and kindly remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, as we get ready here for this first period puck drop, we'll give you starters once again. As you start off on the Northwestern side of things, you have, I almost went with Robert Morris. Northwestern, you have Tony Fuentes along with John Rossetto, and as John Gallagher, sorry. I heard his voice. I was like, oh, I was wondering who was doing it. So John Gallagher, who's actually injured and out right now, doing the announcing for Northwestern here. But back to the starters, John Rossetto, Jared Fisher on the defensive end. As the forwards, it's Gattone, Choi, and Leganecci. For Robert Morris, it's Potzinger in the net along with Windler and Sargis as the defense. And then the forwards being Johansson, Sennett, and Andras as we get ready for this first period puck drop, as meeting is Sennett and Gattone here at center ice. Gattone winning that face-off to Choi, who passes that one up along the far boards, as that one will get up to Ricky Gattone. Drops it off for Leganecci, who sends a shot high over the net as Gattone was taken out and hit hard as he's down on the ice, as he's a little bit slow to get up. Hopefully he'll be okay as we get to watch the replay of this one here. It was a good face-off win, a designed win it looked like for Northwestern. They get that puck to Gatone, and then, yeah, he gets sandwiched there in the middle. As we're going to watch it one more time, as we'll see as they were ready for that opportunity. So there is no, I think it might have been offsides maybe was the call then, as they put that one out into the neutral zone. So no penalty, as this one will come back to Rossetto, back in the Northwestern zone. His pass deflected away into the right wing corner as he gets it right back, tries to send it over where C.J. Haft was, as that one will come over to the near side. Sent back down to the left wing corner where Fisher will battle for the puck, lose it there to Pintz, who will send it back down low. As off the end boards, it'll come on to Rossetto's stick. Rossetto to the left wing half boards with it as Fisher pushes it forward, as that one will find its way back out in front for a shot and a goal. Easy goal there, as there was nobody in front of the net to stop Brendan Colin, who was able to put it right around the goaltender in Fuentes. As we'll take a look at that one again. Actually, this is the hit on Ricky Gatone, as you see there, as he was sandwiched right in the middle. Hopefully he'll be all right. As we'll go to center ice for this puck drop here. So 19:46 left to go, very early in the game, and we've already got our first goal as Robert Morris leads 1-0. So face off from center ice, grab by O'Connell as he uses the far boards to chip it into the Robert Morris zone. Robert Morris taking it back, but then stolen away by Scott Shalick, who has to wait for Eric Shalick to come back on sides as it goes to the left wing half boards and down into the end boards, where Robert Morris starts back up. Along the left wing, skating forward across the Northwestern blue line into the left wing corner goes Bruno, as Vito Bruno pushes it to the right wing half boards for Daniels. As Daniels back down to where Bruno is as they try to cycle. Try to pull it off the boards, but a good job by Northwestern to take it back and send it back out into the neutral zone, where it comes back to Micah Orchid, as he will pass it into center ice right to Joey Daniels, as Daniels will go back to his defense as they try to start things up. A missed pass there allows for Mike Fuentes to dump it down into the left wing corner for Northwestern to dump and chase. Back to the near boards. Starting back up goes Robert Morris as they cruise through the neutral zone as it's taken back by Northwestern. Back to the near boards. This pass comes over to the far side of Vito Bruno, who will dump it down in right towards Tony Fuentes, who will send it to the left wing corner. As here a backhanded pass as two players collide with each other hard on Robert Morris as the player goes down, lost the puck, but it's controlled by Robert Morris on the near side for McGeever. As McGeever, as he tried to cross the Northwestern blue line, got it poked away from him, but his team's still with control of the puck. So far, Robert Morris doing a great job of puck control. Not a whole lot of time with the puck on their stick for Northwestern, and of course, as a result, they haven't had many opportunities, but neither team has really had a whole lot yet. Just that one for Robert Morris has been the really the best and only opportunity on either side. As this one along the far boards was pushed in by Northwestern, but collected by Robert Morris. As along the right wing was McGeever as he skated in towards the Northwestern zone. As this comes to the left wing half board, starting back up by ice. A pass intended for Choi, deflected away by Sargis that Ricky Gatone takes back to the far boards. Pass into the middle for Gatone that Choi will pick up. As Choi backhands it up to Gatone along the left wing boards. Choi into the zone, to Choi in the zone as he takes a shot from Ricky Gatone. It's grabbed by the goaltender and Pottsinger, as we'll watch this opportunity here again on the rush. As you see the pass there from Choi as he backhands it forward to Gatone. As Gatone just looking for an opportunity, gave it to Choi because he had a better angle at the net. Nothing there, though, for Northwestern, as this one quickly won towards the net by Northwestern in behind, where it's on the stick of Leganetti. Backhands it to Choi as Choi tries to flip it in front for a backhanded shot from Gatone that's grabbed by Pottsinger for a whistle. Right wing circle face off here. As we watch this one again, it was a nice little play in behind by Leganetti. He gets two players on him, finds the open man in Choi, who sends it to the middle for a backhanded shot from Gatone. And unfortunately for Gatone, it was only a backhander, not the forehand. So you don't have as much control on that backhand, as it was a great opportunity for Northwestern here to try and tie this one up. As this one held in the zone by Galat with 16:35 left to go here in the period. Down into the left wing half boards, Robert Morris taking the puck back and starting a rush of their own as it's brought in by Johansson. Johansson with a shot that hits off the end boards and into the right wing half boards, where two players on either side will meet up. As O'Connell looked to try and free that puck up, that one held in and goes right off of the leg there of Andras and goes in behind. As Eric Shalik, his backhanded pass was picked off as that one bounces into the slot, but onto the stick there of Galat, who's able to work it out. As it's dumped in by Eric Shalik, will go off for a change as this one goes to the left wing half boards. On that near side, turnover there for a shot from Mike Fuentes, but it's right into Andy Potsinger's glove as he saw that one the entire way. As you see here, you have Robert Morris looking like they're going to have a breakout opportunity here. It kind of bounces off. It was a good stick there. I think it was one of the Shaliks who's the one who ended up poking it free to Mike Fuentes for an opportunity. And I think Fuentes may have been able to take another stride before he took that shot. There was not too much pressure on him, but he wanted to make sure he got it off quick to get the opportunity. As this one on the near side goes up into the rafters and almost out of play. Well, it's out of play anyways because it hit the rafters, but I meant out of the rink actually. As we'll watch this one real quick again. As it kind of just bounced off a player and then he just backhanded it up into the rafter right in front of us and it bounced right back to the ice. So face off from the near dot will be taken by C.J. Haft as he'll dump it down in behind, but Pottsinger will stop it and drop it off for his own team. As this one comes to the near half boards, held in by Rossetto. As Rossetto, a shot there from the left point as this one bounces into the right wing corner. Trying to hit it out of the air was Mike Fuentes as this one will go to the left wing half boards. Finding a play right into the middle there for a shot and a knife save made by Tony Fuentes with the pad. As this one to the left wing half boards sent back down low, bouncing off the boards for a shot and a goal by Dominic Revito. It was a nice pass off the boards to him and he got the opportunity. As we see this one again, and I mean, it bounced off of the boards perfectly to Revito as he had an opportunity there from a sharp angle as Tony Fuentes ended up going down to the ice, and that's what left that top shelf open, went right over the top of him for the goal.
Robert Morris goal scored by number 9.
I mean, it was a perfect pass off the boards that led to Revito's opportunity because, I mean, if that pass is anywhere else, somebody's going to get to him before he has an opportunity as that goes right to Pottsinger. It's 2-0 right now in favor of Robert Morris with 15:01 left to go here in the first period. So a tough start here for Northwestern against a very good Robert Morris team as they need to try and regroup here. As this one is shot from the top of the right circle, a save made by Pottsinger that goes into the right wing corner off the stick of Galat. Over to the near side, it's McGeever streaking up ice as he gets checked off the puck, and O'Connell collects down in the left wing corner to the far half boards as Borean was trying to hold the puck up there for Robert Morris. Did enough so to get it onto the stick of Nidzela, who sent it towards the net. Goes off the end boards to the near side to Shane Flynn, who gives it off to Jared Fisher. As Fisher trying to go back to Flynn, but it bounces over his stick and back into the Northwestern zone by Robert Morris. Down in behind the net, Northwestern stopping there as they give it off to the near side for Fisher, who along those near boards tries to get up to Gatone. Gatone able to push this one to the neutral zone to allow his team to try and regroup and start a rush up ice. As there a little bit of a whiff on a pass by Galat as an opportunity here for Robert Morris with the player on the step. Good tie up there by Fisher, allows for Choi to take the puck as Choi streaks along the left wing. Down towards the left wing corner, he got taken off the puck, which allowed for Revito to take it. Good check there by Choi as he tried to free that puck back up for Northwestern as it's dumped right back in by Mike Flynn. In behind the net, a player loses an edge, and Northwestern may have had an opportunity, but a player for Robert Morris got there first as he skates up ice as it's Revito. Revito to the left wing corners. He pets a pass out in front and a good save from Tony Fuentes as that one right into his body. Great pass from Dominic Revito. As the shots on goal right now in favor of Northwestern, 4-3. But the goals in favor of Robert Morris as we watch this rush again. As there you see the beautiful pass from Revito right into the slot as we'll have the left wing circle face off. As this one goes into the far half boards as that one will bounce off of Matt Johnson, the forward, not the goaltender, as this one still being fought for on the end boards. Finally taken away by Cullen as Cullen comes off the boards into the right wing corner. and drops it off there for number 28 in Johansson. As Johansson gets hit by Mike Fuentes, is now still battling for it to the right wing corner. A couple players on either side. As this one will come free to Mike Flynn as Mike Flynn pokes this one forward. Backhanded up into the air and off the boards by Haft. Down in behind as Matt Johnson is there. As Johnson met up with a couple of players as it comes to the right wing half boards. And a cross ice pass breaks it out to Senat. Senat now finding a player right into the middle, but a good stick there from Garrett Becker as he had the player tied up. No opportunity for Robert Morris there. As this comes to Matt Johnson. A good pass to himself along the right wing boards, but that one will bounce up now to the top of the right circle and be hit out by Robert Morris. Dumped right back in by John Rossetto. As this one taken back. 12-19 left to go here in the first period as Robert Morris trying to add a third goal, but Northwestern here maybe a 2-on-1 if they can hurry. As O'Connell has it on his stick in the left circle, sends a pass forward, but the player went down and blocked his pass, so no opportunity for Northwestern there. Now a puck that bounces off of Jared Fisher, skates into the right wing corner. It almost turned into an opportunity for Robert Morris, but Northwestern was able to stop it. As this one comes over to the near side, taken back by Cullen as he takes it behind his own net. Made the pass forward, but it had a hit delivered to him. As back with a 2-on-2 is Robert Morris, and a good blocker save made on the opportunity by Daniels, and a good job stopping the trailer's opportunity by Northwestern. As this one will just get past a couple of Robert Morris players, is playing it in the left wing corner, almost was Pottsinger off the end boards. Robert Morris starting back up ice. Dumped in by Bruno for his team to chase. Fisher will beat everyone there. As this one bounces to the left wing corner on a Gatone stick. Grabbed out of the air by Chapman as he hits it forward towards Shane Flynn, as now it's picked up by Ricky Gatone. As Gatone able to send it to the left wing corner and in the near half boards, where this one comes right back into the middle as that one deflects off of Nidzela and out of play off of the stick of Garrett Becker, so it'll be a face-off in the near dot. 11:01 left to go here. It's 2-0 as we get a replay of this one. As this one going in behind the net, as you get to see the hit there. Good hit in behind, trying to see who the player was for Northwestern. He never turned so I could see his number. As this goes to the end boards off the face-off by Northwestern. As Haft to the left wing half boards as that puck bounces around and will finally be taken back by Sargis. As Sargis sends it forward to Nidzela as he sends it off the far boards. Race for the icing here as Garrett Becker will beat the player there for the icing, which will bring this one back as we'll watch this one again. Is there kind of a collision there in behind the net again? And here you see the icing and the race going, and just a good job by Garrett Becker to, he's just got so much speed and he's able to cut the player off and get to where the puck is first, not allow him to get towards that puck to try and touch it. So good job by Garrett Becker there, and now Northwestern with an offensive zone draw opportunity with 10:36 left to go. Still 2-0. They want to try and get this back to a one-goal game here if they can. As this one will be won along the far boards, Northwestern controlling as Robert Morris was the one to win it, as it'll come back over to Galat as he tried to send it forward onto the stick of Leganecci, bounced over his stick, and right back to Robert Morris as this one comes over to the near side. A good stretch pass gets up ahead to number 20 in Voice as he takes a shot. Save made there by Fuentes, and Voice almost got his own rebound to put it towards the net. Couldn't get it on net, though. As this one comes over to the far side in the neutral zone, just off the stick there of Leganecci as he goes off for a change. A good stick there. Choi picks that one out of the air. Passes it up ahead to Scott Shalick, who will throw this one down towards Ricky Gatone in the left wing corner. Nice move by Gatone there to get the puck onto his stick. Passes it to the trailer coming onto the ice, but couldn't handle the pass was Eric Shalick as it goes to the right wing corner. As Robert Morris relieving the pressure and now starting up ice. As that pass hits off the stick and controlling it is Voice along the left wing half boards. He lost it as that one just out of the reach there of the player intended in Scott Shalick. As this one batted out of the air nicely by O'Connell. Gives it off for a shot there, and the nice save made by the goaltender of Pottsinger on Eric Shalick's opportunity. See that one again. I mean, good work here on the forecheck by Northwestern. They apply some pressure, knocked out of the air by O'Connell, and he finds a wide open Eric Shalick. But it's the save here by Pottsinger. That one, that's a tough save to make. because he's bringing that glove down. It's right above the pad level, so he has to drop the glove and try and not hit his glove. As this one out of the zone by Robert Morris, as you get the view of that one again there. As puck controlled behind his own net by Mike Flynn. As Flynn starts up ice, tries to poke this one out of the air, ends up hitting it out of the air with his hand. As this one comes over to the near side. Robert Morris starting back up, but a good stick from Jared Fisher. Poked it right to the blue line for an offsides. So we will do this all over again as you see Flynn knocking the puck out of the air there. The opportunity here almost for Robert Morris, but again, there you see Jared Fisher's great poke. As we will have the face-off in the near dot, as that one will go down in behind the Northwestern net. Picked up by Garrett Becker as he backhands it over to Shane Flynn. Flynn finding Mike Fuentes, who hits it over to the right wing to Chapman. Chapman along the right wing, pushing it down in behind the net as he battles through a check as he tries to free that puck up to one of his players. Picked up by Flynn as Flynn's centering pass doesn't reach the player he intends, as it was taken away by Robert Morris as TJ Senat hit it right towards Tony Fuentes, who covers it out for faceoff. As we'll watch this one again in behind, you see the player there with his stick drop to the ice. And, if Northwestern could have gotten that puck there, they may have had an opportunity with a player with no puck or no stick in his hand. Couldn't do so as that one held on to Tony Fuentes. You see the replay. 8:25 left to go here as this one will be one up along the boards by Northwestern. Comes right back to Pottsinger as it goes over to the near side. A good pass up ahead to Revito as he lost it off of his stick as he was trying to make a move around one of the defenders for Northwestern. As racing back into the zone was Troy to apply some pressure. Down in the left wing corner, Robert Morris starting back up, but cutting in front was Gatone. Backhander over to Choi. Choi tries to send a backhander towards the net. It hits off the end boards to the far half boards where Leganecci is able to steal it away and send it back down. Back over to the near side. Robert Morris trying to break out of their own end, finding the trailing player there in Revito. Actually was sent to the right wing corner for Revito as Northwestern picks it back up. A pass there by Eric Shalik picked off by Revito, drops it off for a shot out in front, and Tony Fuentes with the save as he was able to stop the opportunity there on the far side as we watch the replay. I mean, it was a good job here by Northwestern to win the puck, but it was a bad pass by Eric Shalik towards the middle. That's why you don't want to send those passes to the middle of the ice in your own end unless you for sure are going to get that to the player you want to. Or if you're trying to go cross ice, he might have been trying to go cross ice and off the boards. There's just too much traffic there. So you got to find a better place to go. Go up along the boards that you're on to at least relieve the pressure. Luckily, it didn't result in another goal as this one goes down to the left wing corner. As Eric Shalik in behind the net, able to send this one out in front, but it's held on to by Andy Pottsinger for a face-off in the right circle. As, good work there by Northwestern to try and get that one towards the middle, but couldn't get it to O'Connell's stick, so no really good opportunity as Pottsinger was able to grab it beforehand as it hit off of a leg of a player. As this one gets up to the right point to Galat, he'll go back down to the right wing corner. As two players there battle on either side as this one's poked free by Northwestern, and Eric Shalik with a shot opportunity. Pottsinger was looking behind himself. He didn't know where the puck was as it goes into the right wing half boards. As it's taken back by RMU as they try a rush of their own, as that one is stopped by Ricky Gatone on Orchard. It's sent now, a pass out in front, but a good sliding stop by Galat as this one lifted out of the air by Galat and into the neutral zone. Deflected puck that comes to the near side on Borean's stick as he loads up from the top of the left circle, but that one deflected away into the netting for a face-off in the right circle with 6:37 left to go. As we'll take another look here as this was the opportunity here on the near side for Robert Morris. And it was just really just trying to get a quick shot off before the stick got there was the player in Borean. He was just trying to get something towards the net as he had some players crashing as well. Not able to get any opportunities, however, because of the good stick by Northwestern. As this one comes to C.J. Haft as he bounces it off the boards up ahead to Garrett Becker. As Becker starts up ice, top of the right circle, as he sent a pass that almost got in front there for Matt Johnson for an opportunity But what a way for Garrett Becker. He jumps into that play as a defenseman, and he's so fast, he gives Northwestern a decent opportunity. As you see, that was an easy one, though, for the player in Pottsinger to make a stop for. So it'll be a left wing circle face-off, 6:24 left to go here as this one comes to the far boards. Lifted out of the air, onto the stick of Fisher, who bounces it off the near boards and into the zone. Robert Morris starting back up ice. As along the left wing, lost it off his stick was Cullen, and then a big hit put on the player there by Matt Johnson. As you heard, some of the fans on the RMU side weren't happy with that hit, as that one goes to Brad Voice. Voice in behind the net. Centering pass out in front for the goal, as Skidopoulos makes it 3-0 for Robert Morris with 5:53 left. As we watch the replay of this opportunity here, so they hit, and then Voice picking this one up. Nice little bounce off the wall to off the boards to himself. Finds the player right in front for Skidopoulos as he goes up top and is able to get that one off. It looked like it went off of Tony Fuentes and into the net too, as Fuentes was not happy about that one, but a player right in the slot who gets a free stick on a good pass. Always tough to stop that opportunity as this one comes over to the far side. 3-0 right now. Robert Morris. Is there a blocker save made by Fuentes? That goes into the left wing corner, and we get a whistle here. I think we may have had a hand pass as the call. So it'll be a left wing circle face-off with 5:32 left to go. So left wing circle face-off oncoming here in just a second, as it'll be won by Northwestern to Galat, as Galat lost his stick right into the spot in the boards. That's where the Zamboni comes out. It went right into that little slot there where the board separates, as he's able to pick that back up, and the puck's on the near side of Shane Flynn. Finds Eric Shalik as Eric Shalik skates up ice. Backhands this one off the end boards in behind where Chapman chased after the puck, knocks it out of the air to himself as he fights through a check, as that one got to Eric Shalik. Up for a shot from Galat. Rebound opportunity out in front, and able to make the save was Pottsinger off the rebound on Eric Shalik's stick. What a save by Pottsinger there, as we get to look at this one again. It was a great find, too, down in behind the net, all the way up top for Galat as he sent the shot forward. And Eric Shalik, he just couldn't elevate the puck, as everything was pretty much blocked up down low by Pottsinger, and he just dropped onto it after the puck hit him from Eric Shalik's shot. So we'll get a better look at it here. As you see Pottsinger, he's able to see through the traffic for the first shot opportunity, and I think maybe he was going 5-hole with Shalik, and it looked like maybe his stick got pushed just enough where he didn't send the puck exactly where he wanted it to. As this one comes over to the far side, Robert Morris controlling in their own end, as battling for the puck in the right wing corner is Northwestern. The player there, I think that was Leganecci, gets it up to the right point. Now over for Rosetto as he sends a shot that hits off of a glove, comes back to Choi, gets it to Gatone, right circle. Good save there by Pottsinger with the pad. Great save by Andy Pottsinger on a point-blank opportunity for Ricky Gatone. As this one in behind the net, pass into the left circle by Bruno as he got it back to himself off of his own player's stick. As this one bounces up to where Choi is, as Choi gets in right to the official, but he's still able to control. His pass picked off there by number 19 in Revito, as that one out in front, and the save made by Tony Fuentes with, might have been his stick even, but looked like he got a piece of it regardless, as it's picked up now by Galat. Feeds it over to Gatone. Crosses the RMU blue line to the left wing circle as he tried to go around. He gets tripped up, hand up into the air as that one's touched for the tripping call, as we get a quick look at this breakout again. Good pass over to Ricky Gatone here. Finds the puck as he starts to skate up ice, and we'll see here. You see he tries to go for the poke, but he gets to the legs of Gatone instead, and that's what caused the trip. So now a power play opportunity. First one of the game goes to Northwestern, as they will come out with their second unit, which is going to be Mike Fuentes, Matt Johnson, CJ Hafe, John Rosetto, and Mike Flynn. This power play brought to you by the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin. If you'd like to have a career in broadcasting yourself, do like what I'm doing here, you just go to beonair.com and you can find all the information, as the face-off was won by RMU, and they were able to clear it down, but now Northwestern starting back up ice. Good work in the neutral zone by RMU as Senat was able to take it back, but Northwestern right back the other way. Yeah, it's just trying to play a little keep away right now is RMU as this one will bounce right to Tony Fuentes. He has to cover it up as that one started to bounce towards his the back of his crease as it had bounced off of his pad. As we'll get a look at this bouncing puck that comes to him again. As you see it there, it's starting to go away from him, so he just dropped the glove on top. And unfortunately, that gives him a face-off in his own end. But Northwestern does get a change because of it. So now they get their top power play line out there, seeing if maybe they can have a better entrance into the zone. As this one comes to the near side to Choi. As Choi along the left wing half boards as he's going to pull up there, allow his team to get set up. Passes it up top for Garrett Becker, who sends a shot low. It doesn't go towards the net as it hit traffic out in front. Back up to Choi at the left point. As he comes in, he sends a shot low. Rebound opportunity, but not able to get it onto his stick as that puck bounced too far away was the player for Northwestern. This one right to a Robert Morris player. They're able to clear it down. Not a bad opportunity there for the power play for Northwestern as this comes back to Choi and now to Gatone. As Gatone left circle a shot there. That was a headhunter, I think. Potzinger may have got a piece of it with his mask. We'll get a good view of it here to see what he got onto the puck to make the stop. As Ricky Gatone was coming down in that left wing circle. And yeah, it looks like he might have got the shoulder on it actually, but still, good save there by Robert Morris as this one will come to the near half boards and be sent down. 38 seconds left to go here on the power plays. It's picked up by Galat. As Galat will send the pass over to the far side. Garrett Becker starting up ice as he crosses the blue line. Pulls up along the right wing half board, sends a shot ringing around the boards, being held in at the left point by Northwestern. But a good work there to steal it away as skating up ice with it is McGeever as he goes in for a shot and scores shorthanded to make it 4-0 Robert Morris. This period has been all Robert Morris as they get the shorthanded opportunity as we get a replay here. As Galat tried to send it down, but a good stick by McGeever as he was able to steal it away and just go down for the opportunity. Actually, I think that was, I said that was 26. Actually, that was number, looked like a 6, but I actually think that might have been an 8 on the back of his jersey. Tough to tell. Those Robert Morris jersey, a little tough to see the number on the back. That actually, I think, might have been it was actually Gino Giovenco was the one who did it. As this one along the far side, skated in for a shot there from McGeever, who sends it to the near boards. Down into the right wing corner, back onto McGeever's stick, lost it to O'Connell. As O'Connell sends it to the far boards, his pass picked off. Robert Morris here in behind as we're reaching that minute mark here in a second as that one grabbed out in front by Tony Fuentes off the opportunity for Robert Morris. As this one you saw along the far side, they just take it around behind the net, just get that defense moving, and then look for the player trailing in as they had that player cutting in from up top for the opportunity. So face off in the near dot as it is won by Northwestern. Up ahead to Shane Flynn as Flynn will dump this one down in. Off the end boards, it went right to the goaltender and Potzinger. As that one held in at the point by Northwestern. Bounces to the right wing half boards on the Matt Johnson stick. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey, by the way, as Shane Flynn fell to the ice. As this one is trying to hold it in was Chapman, but Robert Morris took it back. As Rossetto tried to send that one forward, it finds its way back over to Jared Fisher. Back to Rossetto, now over to Fisher. As his backhander stolen away by Robert McGeever. As McGeever gets a good check there in the near half boards by one of the Northwestern players as we've got a little bit of extracurriculars going on. As kind of just dissipates itself as that one back into the RMU zone. Stolen away there by Shane Flynn as he gets an opportunity in the save made by the goaltender and Potzinger. As we'll get to see this one again, and I think Flynn probably should have held on to it a little bit longer before he shot, and he's probably regretting that he didn't, as he had nobody near him at all. As you see Potzinger coming out big like he was out on top of his blue paint, as we'll get a view here from Potsinger's look. As you see, he watches the pass, he watches it get stolen away, comes out big, and really an easy save for him because he cut off the angle. If Flynn takes another stride, he probably creates a better angle for himself, as they're a good shot opportunity for Northwestern, as now Robert Morris starts back up ice. Stolen away onto the stick of Simon Choi's stick. Gives it off to Mike Flynn as Flynn takes a shot opportunity that never got through. Goes down to the right wing corner. Far boards, skating back up ice was Revito, poked away from him but picked up by one of his players along the left wing. As down in behind the net and circling around up to the right point with the pass, it goes to Brickta. Brickta through traffic, and that one tipped out in front for the goal by Skidopoulos as he makes it 5-0 with 5 seconds left. As you see here, down into the right wing corner, they get it back up top, and that shot will come from that point. And then I'm pretty sure it's Skidopoulos tipping it in front, as he's the one who sends it into the net. A lot of traffic in front of Tony Fuentes. He wasn't able to see the puck that well as it was, so not much of an opportunity to stop it. As we'll have face-off here at center ice. One back to Robert Morris. As they control here, they'll just hold on and let this period run out, a period in which they saw themselves put up 5 goals. A great period for Robert Morris, and Northwestern, they're not going to be happy with the way this one has gone at all, as, they only gave up 7 goals total last game. So a very tough period for Northwestern, and when you look at it for Northwestern, this is, they were right with this team yesterday for the entire game. The way that this one is going, they're not going to be happy at all, and they're just happy this period ended because it was really not a lot was going their way. Their power play didn't have a whole lot of work. Granted, they only had the one, but still not a lot going on it. Not too many shots towards the net, and I feel like they're letting, not that Andy Potsinger's a bad goalie. He's a very good goalie. He's kept them in a lot of games for Robert Morris this year, but you've got to test him more than they have. So that's something they're probably going to talk about here in the intermission. We're going to have a timeout here. We'll come back with some of the first period stats here on SportsTownChicago.com.
I'm an instructor at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting Lombard campus, and I can tell you we're all about sports broadcasting.
My passion is for boxing, and my career puts me ringside and cage side covering the action for ESPN Chicago, as well as serving as a ring announcer.
Man of pride. If you want a career that you love, check out the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where you'll learn the craft from the pros in the business like me. Call today at 630-916-1700 and tell them Ray Flores sent you.
Back here on SportsTownChicago.com, Chris Labasco here with you as we get ready for the second period here in just about a minute. As we look again back at that first period, it was a very good first period for Robert Morris, one that I'm sure Northwestern will want to forget. 5-0 lead for Robert Morris here at Centennial Ice Arena over Northwestern as of right now. As we'll go down the list for the goal scorers, as it was Carl Johansson having 1 assist so far, Vito Bruno with the goal, 2 assists for Brad Voice. Dominic Revito has himself a goal, 2 goals for Alex Skidopoulos, a assist for Brendan Cullen, Anthony Andrus with a goal, and an assist for Gino Giovenco. So those are your point scores in that first period. Northwestern 0 for 1 on their power play opportunities. No power play opportunities for RMU, but they didn't need them as they have that 5-goal lead. So I talked a little bit with the coaching staff of Northwestern in between the period, and they kind of just shook their heads. They were just saying that's not us. That was not a good period for us at all. They've just got to come out with intensity and play with more aggression and just play a better game. And, it's very hard to dig yourselves out of a 5-goal hole that Northwestern's in. A saying my father always said to me was, you can't win a game in the first period, but you sure can lose it. So really it's Northwestern's job now to work their way back out of what they've gotten themselves into to make this a game. It's going to take a lot of work, though. And, Robert Morris, obviously, they don't want to let up because they do have such a big lead. So for Robert Morris, it's just kind of just keep things going. Don't, just because you have a huge lead, stop, just let off the pedal, because if you do, Northwestern will take advantage of it. So just keep playing your game and solid defensive game as well, and hold on to the lead for your goaltender and Potzinger, as RMU will win the faceoff along the near side as it goes over to the far boards, where it will be a pass into the slot that bounces away to the left wing corner on the Senate stick as he sends a pass to the near side. Northwestern taking it back, but it's held in at the left point by Windler as that one will go now right onto the stick of, I believe that was Andres, as he sent that one, but it's stolen away by Ricky Gattone as Gattone starts up, gives it off to the left wing to Shane Flynn. As Flynn tried to give it back to Ricky Gattone, could not do so as this one goes down in behind the net. Left wing corner, Northwestern still battling for the puck there as they go for a quick change, as they're a stolen pass by Jared Fisher. 2 shot opportunities, as that was second one was by Hafe. First one was by Fisher. 2 good saves, though, by Potzinger as this one comes back out into neutral ice. As Hafe sends it over for a shot there. Save made by Potzinger off of Matt Johnson's opportunity as this one will come up to the right point. By the way, we had a goalie change there in the beginning of the period. They've started this second period with Matt Johnson as this goes down to the left wing corner. As this one will bounce down in behind the net as player loses an edge there, which allows for Northwestern to take the puck back. They were trying to get that puck up to the right point over to John Rossetto. Didn't get to him, however, as it goes back down into the RMU zone. Stolen away there by Matt Johnson as he gets this one onto his backhand as he gets lit up before he could get a shot opportunity off. Good defense there off of their turnover by RMU. Almost gave Northwestern an opportunity as this one will come back to Rossetto. As Rossetto sends it up along the near boards. That pass will bounce off of his stick down into the Northwestern zone to the right wing half boards. Back in behind, and that one will come right to Matt Johnson, who will cover it up as we will get a face-off in the right wing circle in the Northwestern zone with 17:57 left to go. As you'll see, this one here is the pass came over to the near side. This is actually from the first period, the last opportunity there for Robert Morris, as that was Skidopoulos who was the one who got that shot opportunity, or got the goal off of the shot from the point. Is there a shot that goes wide from O'Connell? Going down into the end boards to the left wing half boards, comes up to the left point for Galad, who will send it back down deep for his team to chase after. As this one comes to the left wing half boards. Riding a player into the boards was one of the Northwestern players as this puck came back free. As this one just getting across the blue line, but dumped right back in by Northwestern. So far, a better start to this period for Northwestern than the last. Still have nothing to show for it so far. As this one along the left wing, skating in with it was Vito Bruno as he sends it down in behind the net. As it's Galat battling with Bruno there for the puck. Bruno finding it onto his stick for a pass there for a shot from Cullen. Goes up into the glass. To the near side, a shot opportunity that came off the end boards that Matt Johnson pushed away, as this one will get up to Ricky Gattone. Gattone with a bit of a 2-on-1 here as he sends the pass forward, but Eric Shayla couldn't get it onto his stick as it was tied up down into the left wing corner. Player laying on the puck as he's not getting up at all is Vito Bruno as the whistle went. As that puck was underneath him. As we get a replay here from the near side as they started to, as there's that one of the shot opportunities for RMU. As this will go to the left wing circle of Robert Morris. As this one will be won and controlled by RMU. Good lift of the stick there by Simon Choi as he throws it towards the net, as that one almost bounced towards the goal mouth. As this one along the near side, stolen away by Jacob Leganecci. Leganecci, a backhander that hits off of a leg and taken away by that is Borean as he takes it to the left wing corner. As he tried to center a pass, couldn't get it there. Is there a sharp angle shot from Itzela? Comes back over to the near side. As Leganecci stops, passes this one forward as it gets onto the stick there of Gattone. That's directed Actually, Gatone did not touch it, so it's an icing. So bring it back into the Northwestern zone for the face-off. As this one, RMU will get a couple of changes, as they will put this one in the left circle with 15:55 left to go. Still 5-0 RMU. So an opportunity here, maybe off of this face-off, but Northwestern will win it and throw it up ice right to Simon Choi, as Choi has with him Leganecci. As Choi trying to send it forward for Leganecci, and he couldn't send it towards the net. Leganecci picking it back up along the right wing half boards, as this one will be sent back out into neutral ice. Onto the stick of Ravito, as Ravito gets taken out to the right wing corner. As they control for a pass in front and a goal. As a great opportunity in the middle. I think that's the hat trick for Skidopolis as we get a view of this one again. Good work there in the right wing corner, and they find the trailing player coming in there on the near side. As Northwestern now down 6-0. As it is very quiet here too in this building now after the 6th goal given up by Northwestern, and there's nothing Matt Johnson can do about that one. Actually, I believe it was Brad Voice is the one that they said that ended up getting the goal, and Skidopolis got an assist. Either way, it's 6-0 Northwestern, 15:30 left to go here. So we'll do the face-off in the right circle. As Northwestern will go for a change, as we get a penalty here too against RMU. So it'll actually be a power play opportunity. It'll come down into the RMU zone. As penalty goes on to Alex Skidopolis. So power play opportunity here for Northwestern, try and break the goose egg that's up on the board. Is so far pitching a shutout is Pottsinger. As this one will come up to Garrett Becker as he sends the shot forward, hits traffic out in front, comes back over to Simon Choi on the left wing half boards as he whiffed on a pass there, but now gets it up to Garrett Becker. Sends it back down low for Galat. Is Galat there? Has a player come up to him, now sends it back up top for a shot from Ricky Gatone that goes high and into the glove hand of Pottsinger for a face-off in the right circle. 15 minutes left to go here in the period as we watch this one again. Good movement of the puck here down low to Galat, as Galat will draw the player to him and then move it to Gatone, who had switched places and sent the shot forward. So good movement there too by Northwestern. Nothing though on that as Pottsinger was able to see it the entire time. Got to try and get that traffic out in front of the net. As this one will come to the right point, now back down to the right wing half boards to Leganecci. As Leganecci to the right wing corner. Is able to push that puck free to Ricky Gatone. 1:20 left on the power play opportunity. As there a quick shot that's low from Garrett Becker. Couldn't get the tip towards the net. As RMU starts back up ice, it's Ravito. Ravito crossing the Northwestern blue line into the right wing circle around one check, but it was poked away from him and taken by Simon Choi. As Choi, around one player, passes it over to the left wing to Gatone, and we get a whistle here. I believe we had an offsides. As we got a minute left on the power play opportunity, 14:37 left here in the period. So they'll put that one in the far dot. So Northwestern needs to get back into the zone here and try and get some more opportunities as they go to their second unit this time. As that one out of the air, hit by Fisher as he takes it forward and sends it down to the right wing corner. In behind the net, a couple players meet up there as it's taken back by Matt Johnson, who sends it to the right wing half boards. As Fisher lost it off his stick for a second, and that came right to the goaltender, Pottsinger, who covers it up for the face-off. 39 seconds left with 4:17 left. As we get a little bit of extracurricular there in front of the net, some talking between some of the players. As this face-off will happen here in just a second as two of the players go off for RMU. As the right wing circle face-off, controlled by Northwestern on Fisher's stick, sends it to an area and it deflects off of Matt Johnson and out into the neutral zone. As this one will bounce over to the near side to Jared Fisher. As Fisher cross ice pass to Johnson as Johnson will dump it down in. As to the right wing corner it goes. 14 seconds left here on the power play as this one will be hit back down by RMU as Matt Johnson slows it up to the right wing corner. 5 seconds left here, maybe enough time for one opportunity in on a rush, but the pass deflects off of Fisher's stick and does not go down all the way. So now it'll be back to 5-on-5. It's 13:39 left to go here. As into the right wing corner, it's onto the stick of Skidopoulos. As he pushes it to the near half boards and to the left point for a shot opportunity that's deflected up into the netting. So it'll be a left wing circle face-off this time. 13:19 left to go here. As the face-off oncoming here in just a second. We're going to actually take a quick look as this one will go back down in the left wing corner. Along the near half boards, Northwestern sending it out along the far side to Eric Shalik, just out of his reach. A little bit of luck there for Northwestern as this one bounces right to O'Connell. Save made on the nice shot by Pottsinger with the glove hand as he covers it up. A little bit of help from the official there as we get a look at this one again. Actually, this is back when it was on the Northwestern side as they were going down ice. So face off in the far dot with 12:40 left to go here, and this one will go right to Pottsinger, and we'll do it all over again. Still a 6-0 lead for Robert Morris, and Northwestern with some better opportunities here in this second period, but they still have not been able to complete any of them. As this one along the left wing half boards comes up to the left point to Galat. He'll send it back down low as this one will come over to the near side. Back in off the end boards as this one will just get out into the neutral zone where it comes to Garrett Becker. As Becker, his pass turned over as almost an opportunity there for Andrus as this one's into the right wing corner. As that one, a good poke, freed it up by Eric Shalik, got it out into the neutral zone as it's backhanded forward by Scott Shalik, but taken back by Giovenko. As that one along the near boards, right near the blue line, comes back to Northwestern. As Shane Flynn was able to hit this one back to neutral ice. As from behind their own net, Robert Morris starting back up as this one will come over to the near side, over to Rossetto, who sends it over, trying to get it ahead as that one will hit up into the rafters though. So it'll be a face-off in the near dot outside of the Northwestern zone. 11:42 left to go here in the period. As you'll have Fuentes out there centering this line of Shane Flynn and Chapman as it goes back to the defense over to Jared Fisher as his pass just out of the reach there of Fuentes as this one goes back in behind the net as that one Northwestern battling for there to try and get back onto their stick. As to the right wing half boards, Chapman's pass just out of the reach as it goes right to Vito Bruno as he starts a player coming out ice, but a good poke there by Rossetto sends it back to the RMU zone as they will restart from there. Pass to the near side, deflected away by Chapman over to the far boards, and Northwestern tries to steal as this one will go in behind the net as RMU still with control of that puck. Left wing corner back up to the left point for Windler as his shot goes wide to the right wing half boards. There's a player on either side. It gets to Shane Flynn as he backhands this one forward just out of the reach of Derek Chapman. It's back over to Fisher here. Nice little move to send that pass forward to Shane Flynn, but Flynn lost the puck. As a shot and a goal there from the top of the right circle for Joey Daniels. As that'll make it now 7-0 in favor of Robert Morris. Watch the replay of this one here. As you see Northwestern, they're starting to work this one out along the boards, and Flynn missed the pass there, and the turnover just trickled right to a player and a prime opportunity for a shot, as there was really not much that the goaltender Matt Johnson could do to stop that one.
Robert Morris goal,
So 10 minutes left here in the period. As this one will be thrown in by Leganecci. As Northwestern 7-0 they trail as they work along the left wing half boards. As this one will bounce, I think, up into the Northwestern bench. So should be a face-off in the far dot maybe. Or no, it'll be in the left wing circle, excuse me. So left wing circle face-off. As this one will be one up to the left point for a quick shot from Garrett Becker, and the save made by Pottsinger, as we'll do it all over again from the left wing circle. So do it all over again. This time face-off will be one again in Northwestern to Becker as he lost it off of his stick, as this one's along the far side. As Choi with it passes it over to the near side, and up ahead trying to get it to Leganecci was Mike Flynn, just out of his reach, as Robert Morris has it back in their own end. As Borean through center ice skates along from the shot for the high slot for Nidzella that hits off the glass and comes right to Choi. Finds the player breaking out, and Leganecci, a little bit of a 3-on-2, turns into a 3-on-3, as Leganecci, I think, tried to give that one off to Choi, but cutting in front and skating up ice and getting tripped up there. I believe that was Brickdo was the one who had that happen. Left wing corner, it's on Borean's stick as Borean gave it off to Nidzella. As Nidzella's circling around for a shot that's deflected away by Matt Johnson, as that one bounces in for an opportunity almost for McGeever, as now Choi back up ice. Choi having a couple players with him as he swings around, sends a shot that just misses the net, as losing an edge there as he was going towards the puck was Leganecci. Northwestern in the middle of a change as McGeever skates this one to the right wing half boards. Sends it to the near half boards where Galat will try and get up to the puck. Delivers a hit to free the puck up in behind the net for Jared Fisher. As Fisher battles in that left wing corner for the puck, delivers a good hit to free it up, but it freed it right to a player on RMU and Voice, who sends a shot that's turned away by the pad of Matt Johnson. As Voice taking it back, a centering pass out in front there. Point blank opportunity there for Skidopoulos. As this one will come back over to the far side. Galat carries it into the zone, sends a shot high up into the glass as it comes to the right wing half boards. As back into the center ice goes Skidopoulos. Gets around one player, but it's taken back by Revito. Is there an opportunity as Matt Johnson made the save, and the whistle went before the puck was in the back of the net, luckily for Northwestern. Otherwise it'd be 8-0. As we will watch this one again. As you see the good breakout pass up ahead, turns into a little bit of a 2-on-2. And just good work to take the puck back and then send it towards the net, but a save by Matt Johnson. He was able to hold on to it long enough for the whistle. As this one along the far side goes down in the right wing corner, won by Robert Morris, is trying to get on his stick with Sennett as he battles there at the bottom of the right circle for a quick shot opportunity, and Johnson makes a save. Back into the right wing circle, 8:03 left to go. As Northwestern, I mean, they're just looking to try and gain a little bit of momentum. Just some decent shots on goal, look better than they have early on in this game. As this one, a centering pass and a shot that just goes wide from C.J. Hafe. Not a bad opportunity there for Northwestern. As this bounces off the far boards, Garrett Becker hitting it forward. Comes back over to John Rossetto as Rossetto skates up ice. Bounces off of his leg and right to a RMU player, then comes right back here to Hafe, who brought it into the zone before he lost it off of his stick. So RMU back up ice, bounces off of the player skating to the right wing corner and off the end boards, where Robert Morris still controlling up at the point. Top of the right circle. Good poke check, frees it up there by Galat as he sends it over to the left wing as Northwestern's forwards go for a change. As RMU trying to catch him in the change, but a good stick there by Mike Fuentes, tips the puck away. As As in behind their own net, Galat will pass it up along the near glass, getting it up ahead towards Chapman as it gets to Fuentes. Fuentes settling the puck down in the right wing half boards as he had a player right on him. Gets checked into those boards. This one comes over to the near side as Galat will deliver a hit himself. As back in his own end, Sargis circles around and sends the puck up ahead. Gets it over to Vito Bruno. Bruno streaking along. His pass deflected down in behind the net, where a player on either side will battle for it, and Robert Morris will take it back. Back onto Vito Bruno's stick, however, as down into the right wing corner. Couple players on either side, and now it'll finally be sent back low by Borian as he gets it to Bruno as they start to cycle. As the pass there deflected away by Chapman and then stolen by Galat. As on the near side, this one will get back out into the neutral zone onto the stick of Vito Bruno as he skates right back in. Northwestern got to have some tired legs out there as they've been on for this shift for a little bit. As a pass there for the high slot and a goal for Micah Orchid as he makes it now 8-0. Micah Orchard, a great opportunity there in the high slot as you see Matt Johnson. He gets up for the shot and had to see it through a little bit of traffic too. He couldn't quite see the shot completely, but the entire net for Orchard to shoot at, and he was able to make the 8th goal for Robert Morris. So you had 5 goals in the first period. You've had 4 here in the second. Can Robert Morris match 3 goals, here in the second? As can they get a 4th here in this second period? As it'll be Gatone in the right wing circle. Quick shot opportunity that deflects up into the glass and into the neutral zone. As this one's stolen away by Leganetti. Troy on sides, trying to backhand it there to him. Picked up by Gatone. Gatone with a backhander that hits off of a leg, goes in behind the end boards. Over to the left wing half boards. Robert Morris back up ice on a 2-on-2 that turns into a 3-on-3. A shot deflected away off the blocker of Matt Johnson into the left wing corner. As this one will come over to the near side. As the pass tipped forward by Gatone as his team goes for a change. As Rossetto, seeing his team in a change, brought that one in himself. As this one into the left wing corner onto Scott Shalick's stick. Back over to the right wing half boards and over to the near side. This one will come back out into the neutral zone. As this pass will get to Nitzella. As Nitzella sending it over to the right point. As that one held in there. Actually, that goes out of play. So that'll be a face-off in the far dot outside the Northwestern zone. 4:45 left to go. As you see Scott Shalick there on the screen as his line out there to try and end the shutout that's been going so far for Robert Morris through almost 2 periods. As the face-off controlled finally by Vito Bruno as he will send this one down, but picking it off beforehand was, I believe that was Mike Fuentes, as that one will be hit down into the RMU zone. Behind their own net, it's Zach Sargis as he brings it out on the far side. Good breakout pass up ahead as it gets over to number 15, Skidopoulos. As Skidopoulos had it taken away from him by Mike Flynn, as Flynn now with a good pass that if he had his stick down, he probably would have had it for Scott Shalick. As it goes now in behind the net to Windler as he sends it over to the far boards. We'll send it back down low to relieve pressure as he goes to Vito Bruno. Bruno now back down in behind to Sargis as they look for their opportunity to break out. As he skates up ice now along the left wing, trying to go cross ice with the pass. As this one will deflect into the left wing corner. As losing an edge there was a player which allowed Skidopoulos to try and cut in front. As that one in behind the net will be covered by Matt Johnson. No shot opportunity. 3:44 left to go here in this second period. Still 8-0 RMU. As you see the player losing an edge there, which almost gave an opportunity out in front as they try to throw that puck back in from behind as they had some players there for RMU, but a good job by Matt Johnson to grab it and not allow any opportunities. As Robert Morris was able to lose, well, they had control but couldn't keep it in the Northwestern zone As bringing this one into the right circle for an opportunity out in front was Robert Morris. Bounces back up to the left point as this comes back to the near half boards. As this one, a puck that's deflected back out into the neutral zone as Orchard with it will send it forward. Down into the right wing corner. Garrett Becker battling with a player there as this one comes out in front and now back down low. Where shot from the left point will go to the left wing half boards. There's a couple players there on either side. RMU back with control of it, and we get a whistle here as we're going to get a call, and we'll see, as I believe we're getting Matt Johnson's going to be the one getting the call here, as he'll go into the box for 2 minutes with 2:48 left to go here in this second period. So an opportunity here to make 9-0 for RMU on the power play. And this power play brought to you by the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin. Go to beonair.com for your chance to start your own career in sports broadcasting. As this one goes to the left wing corner. RMU here setting up their power play as they bring it up top for a shot that goes wide as it goes to the right wing half boards. As this one will bounce out. As it's Sargis with it in behind his own net. Good start to the kill here for Northwestern as they've killed off about 30 seconds of it. As it comes over to Voice. Voice along the left wing, skating in. Takes it down in behind the net and circles around. Back up to the right point. It goes to Orchard, who will send it back down deep. Where it'll go to Andres as he has it. Backhands it back up to the left point for Sargis. Sargis now finding a pass out in the middle there for a shot. Save made by Matt Johnson. Rebound opportunity. Hit down into the right wing corner. That was a great opportunity for RMU there, finding the player wide open in the middle. But a great save by Matt Johnson. As along the right wing, quick shot there that Matt Johnson deflects up into the left wing corner. As along the near half boards, player on either side battles for the puck. Comes back to Zach Sargis as he looks for an opportunity. As he'll send it back up to the point and then back down low where it'll bounce over to Andres. As Andres now surveys looking for an open opportunity as he gives it over to Zach Sargis. As Sargis there along the left wing half boards. Back to Andres. He whiffs. That's now skating up for the puck but not able to beat him to the puck was Leganecci. As it comes back on to Robert Moore's stick. As into the left circle, that one will come right to Matt Johnson for a face-off. 17 seconds left on the power play for RMU. A minute and 24 left to go here on the power play opportunity. Or in the period, excuse me. So maybe they'll be able to get their other unit out here for Robert Morris, maybe get another opportunity or two depending on if they win the faceoff, but they lose it right to Simon Choi, who skates up along the left wing. Left wing circle, he sends a shot forward, and it's grabbed and controlled by Pottsinger. Drops it off, doesn't hold on for the faceoff as he had plenty of his players to pass it off to. As this one now back to 5-on-5 hockey here in just a second. As this one will go down in behind the net. So the power play over as Northwestern here, maybe a 2-on-1 if they hurry. As the pass comes over to the left wing. Is feeding it out in front, and Choi couldn't direct it towards the net. In behind, we've got 30 seconds left here. Northwestern still may be an opportunity to end the shutout, as this one will be taken back by RMU. As Scott Shavik will send it back down in behind the net where Giovenko is. As Giovenko in the left wing corner will avoid one check. As this comes back over to the near side. Is there a good poke check on Nitzela as this puck will slide back into the RMU zone and it'll finish 8-0 in favor of Robert Morris here at the end of the second period. As you look at the Northwestern side, I mean, they didn't allow as many goals, but it's still a major, major lead for RMU. And to scoring goals in the third period, that's really asking your team a lot. So, I mean, really, I think for Northwestern, when we talk with one of the assistant coaches, they're going to say, you know, it's just about winning this period. I mean, the game is pretty much out of reach, but got to take it a goal at a time regardless. So just try and get one up on the board and continue from there with the way that this one is going for Northwestern. We'll take a break and we'll be back with that intermission talk here on SportsTownChicago.com. Back here on SportsTownChicago.com. Chris Labasco joined here by assistant coach Evan Spangenberg. And coach, this is just one of those tough games. I mean, nothing really seems to be going right. There's been some decent opportunities, but they've all been stopped by Pottsinger. And really, offensively, RMU has really had control of this game.
Yeah, they have. They're a good team, and we're playing about as poorly as we've played all year. You know, maybe there's a period here or there that have been worse, but you know, it really hasn't been a great game, and there's not a lot to say about that.
No, there isn't, and it's tough on your goaltenders. I mean, I don't think Matt Johnson or Tony Fuentes have necessarily played bad, but the opportunities that they're seeing, it's very difficult opportunities to have them stop. And not only that, it's not just that they're not playing well, but the puck isn't bouncing your guys' way either, it seems. I mean, you have that one that bounces right to a guy basically in the slot that wasn't intended for him at all. He just happened to be there at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, you know, it is one of those games, and we have kind of left the goalies out to dry a bit. I think they scored on 3 breakaways in the first period, and the other 2 were pucks that really should have gotten out of the zone that we just didn't chip out, or they stopped at the blue line, things like that. And, you know, it's all stuff we've talked about, all stuff really we've been talking about all year that can't happen, and it's all piling up today.
Now, when you have a game going like this, what is the message in between periods? What are you trying, I mean, especially at this point where it's 8-0 now, is it just, hey, let's win the period, let's not give them another period?
Yeah, it's you know, it's all about winning this period, having a little bit of fun. You know, this is gonna be a miserable game. You know, if you look back at it, but at least a good third period can kind of quell that a bit. You know, I'm sure the seniors are in there talking about how this is their last home game and they want to go out and win the third period and kind of stem the tide a bit. But yeah, you know, it's all about just not giving up and letting this get even worse.
And take it a goal at a time too. You're not going to get 8 goals in one opportunity.
Yeah, the first thing to really start with is defense. 8 goals against in 2 periods is just terrible, quite frankly. So the first thing we got to talk about is kind of committing ourselves to defense, and that's where a lot of our offense comes from because we're kind of a fast break team.
Yeah.
We don't always hold possession as well as some other teams, especially RMU. So that defense is key to take that puck away and get a rush up the ice.
And that's been sort of what's hurt you guys here in this game too, is they've really controlled the puck. That I think if there's one thing that you could say that they've done exceptionally well more than anything else. I mean, they've done a lot well in this game, but that I feel has been maybe the thing they've done the best.
Yeah, they have some very skilled players, and they come in waves at us. So even when you poke the puck away, half the time they're beating us there. Anyways, but it's really about winning those one-on-one battles because, you know, all it takes is one to break up a play and stop a potential shot or goal.
They finally put up the shots on goal. It says 28-24 in favor of RMU. I mean, that's a decent amount, but I don't know if there was that amount of shots, but they're all high-quality opportunities for them.
Yeah, they are, and they've got some skilled guys who can really shoot the puck, so give them an inch and they're going to take a mile, as the saying goes. It's just, you know, it's one of those games.
And a game like this, though, you get to let some of the guys who this is a game where you kind of really have the lines roll, and that's something I've noticed is guys who are, you know, maybe need some of that extra time or kind of getting it here against better competition, too.
Yeah, and some of those guys are playing really well. Derek Chapman, for instance, is all over the ice. He's flying around, and, you know, you never know why that is, but he's busting it and really playing solid defensively, which kept his line from having a goal against, I think, till the very end of that period. I think the last one was against them.
Yeah, they like you said, they've been one of the better lines, too, and unfortunately there's some guys out with injury, so they don't have a full line, so you've kind of been rotating the centerman for that line. But, yeah, like you said, it's really been good. But, Coach, good luck here in the third period, and hopefully you guys can win this period at least.
Thank you, sir.
All right, that was assistant coach Evan Spangenberg. We'll take another short timeout. We'll be back with the third period here on SportsTownChicago.com.
If you have a passion for radio or TV like I do, then the Illinois Center for Broadcasting is the place to be for real-world training. We know how you want to learn, and we teach it to you that way, hands-on. What you'll learn are the technology and skills that you'll really use in the broadcasting industry. 3 out of 4 of our graduates are working in the industry, and financial aid is available for those who qualify. So if you want to work in broadcasting, the Illinois Center for Broadcasting is where broadcasting careers begin.
Here on SportsTownChicago.com. Chris Labasco here with you as we get ready for the third and final period. A good talk in between the period with assistant coach Evan Spangenberg and maybe future head coach. We still haven't, it's not an official thing that might happen, but it could happen. As head coach Brian Chamberlain will be stepping down after this year, but had some good points about his team, that this is really a culmination of the things they talked about all year that they don't want their team to do, and now they're finally happening all at once. And, when it's a tough game like this, you just have to battle back, try and get the shutout off the board, and just try and get as many goals off, win the period, and win it for your seniors, as they'll get the start in this period as well, as you have it Gatone out there, and they've switched it up as they've got the Shalik out there, and Mike Flynn changing up the lines here in this period as well is Northwestern as we get this third period going. 19:44 left to go here as this one will be hit in by Fisher, goes right towards Potzinger as he drops it off in behind for Windler, as Windler will start up ice with his pass there, as that one will be taken back by Northwestern as they go and dump and chase. Circling around with it is Sargis as it comes over to the near side. As this one, a pass out in front for Ricky Gatone, couldn't get his stick onto it for a shot opportunity as it comes over to the near side. As that one up ice gets right to Rossetto, who takes it out in front of his own net, uses the far boards, and send it to the far side. As this one taken back by Johansson, as Johansson will send it out in front, trying to get an opportunity for TJ Senna, as that one will come back over to the near side. As this one along the near side, player gets taken out in front of the Northwestern blue line, as this goes back to the left wing half boards. As this one punched up ahead by Northwestern, Leganecci taking it back in and down over to Rossetto, who uses the near boards to get it up towards Matt Johnson. As Matt Johnson tried to get it to Choi, as Matt Johnson went around one of his own players and lost it in Leganecci, which gave the puck right to Robert Morris. A good stick there by Leganecci as this one will be tipped back in behind the net as they've moved Derek Chapman back to the defensive side as he's paired up right now with Garrett Becker. As Chapman now passing it over to Choi, as Choi trying to avoid a check, lost the puck, but gets a little bit of help from Matt Johnson as he hits this one forward. As it comes back to Zach Brichta. As this one far side pass over to the near side of Joey Daniels, as Daniels trying to avoid a check on Chapman, but good defensive play there by Derek Chapman, gets the puck up ahead to Simon Choi. Choi's breakout pass gets over to O'Connell, gets it over to Garrett Becker, as Becker will take it down in behind the net as he delivers a hit onto a player, lost an edge as he was doing so, which allowed for RMU to take it back. Good work by Shane Flynn to get back and not allow anything as he comes back for a shot, and then save made by Matt Johnson and Joey Daniels as he was kept to the outside. 17:34 left, 8-0 Northwestern as we get a replay here of the opportunity as this one comes over to the near side as their quick shot opportunity on that little bit of a rush for Daniels, but good job cutting off the angle by Northwestern and not allowing it to be too much of an opportunity. As this one, a quick shot that goes over to the far side, bounces up ahead onto the stick of Mike Fuentes as hit forward by Haft, but controlled by RMU in the left wing corner of their own end. As they look to start from behind their own net, a pass off the boards diagonally. That one will come to Matt Johnson. I thought that might have end up being an icing, but Matt Johnson played it anyways. Gave it off to the right wing, over for Mike Fuentes. As Fuentes with a sharp angle shot deflected in behind by the goaltender Potzinger. It's back over to the near side. It'll come right to the stick of Galat as Galat in his own end will send it up along the far boards, allows his team to get a change as they'll change their forward line. As on to the near side, RMU deflecting this one into the Northwestern zone as it comes right to John Rossetto. As he passes it over and up to Mike Flynn. As Flynn into the zone, sends a shot that goes into the right wing corner, and then a shot there by Gatone on the backhand that's grabbed by Potzinger off the pass from the boards. With 16:29 left to go as we get a replay of it here as that pass goes over to their That was easy save for Potzinger into the glove as Gattone a bit away from the net on his shot opportunity. Quickly one up to the point here to Rosetto as he sends it to the left wing half boards. And out off the glass, this one will come right to Matt Johnson, who will pass it up ahead to Garrett Becker. Becker just clearing the zone to relieve pressure on the break by RMU as this puck comes back into center ice. As this one gets into the right wing circle, a shot going wide, goes over to the far half boards. As this one will be poked away by Matt Johnson all the way down. Or sorry, that's Mike Flynn who poked it all the way down right onto Potzinger. As this one comes back over to the near side. Couple players there as this one will get past John Rosetto, but he has Garrett Becker coming to help him out. As Becker will take it back in behind his own net and start up ice. Skates around one player, now past another into the zone. Takes a quick shot there. Rebound opportunity, and Potzinger with 2 saves. As Garrett Becker hit that one up into Potzinger on his rebound opportunity. We'll get a look at it here. As you look for Potzinger here, he sees Garrett Becker coming down, and the good first shot in the rebound, and he was just trying to get it over that pad. He actually had a lot of room at the 5-hole, but he had to go quick with the shot opportunity, and 2 good saves keeps this game at 8-0. As along the far side, dumped down in as that one bounced funny off the boards for Matt Johnson. He deflected it away to Galat as Galat sent it to the right wing corner. Good poke check, freed it up from Matt Johnson as he gets it over to Simon Choi. As Choi along the left wing, skating in as he has it down in the left wing corner. As he stops on a dime there, has 2 players pinning him up along the boards as Northwestern tries to dig it out off the boards. As this one back into the far side, comes back out into the neutral zone and just out of the reach of the player there and goes to Chapman. Chapman getting a little bit of help from Galat as he was tied up by an RMU player. As Galat behind his own net. Sends it back over to where Chapman is. It's Chapman now backhanding it towards Shane Flynn, who will backhand it out into the neutral zone. As this one comes back over to the far side, Sachs out onto the ice as he's getting a little bit of time here with this line of O'Connell and Shane Flynn as this goes to the left wing corner. As losing an edge was O'Connell as he was playing defense as the puck's onto the stick of Andres as he'll pass it back up to the left point for a shot opportunity. Had never got through it. That was Orchard, I believe, was the one who took the shot. Comes back to him for a shot from the top of the left circle. That deflects out of play for a left wing circle face-off with 14:05 left to go. So we'll watch the replay of this one here as it hit some traffic out in front on that first shot opportunity. As they sent it back up top for that second one, and it was deflected out of play. And actually, they're bringing this one over into, well, we have a little bit of a bad spot on the ice that the officials are fixing right now. So with a moment here, we will tell you who this game is brought to you by the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin. Go to beonair.com, and you can have a career of your own in sports broadcasting. Do like what I'm doing here today, or even be doing what our great broadcasting crew here tonight is doing as well. We've got Dr. Pete Ferreri. He's been running everything, changing all the cameras and stuff. Running the camera is Damian Perrone. As those are the 2 on, and then we've got Tim Helms, who's learning from the master and Dr. Pete on how to do things. As this one over on the far side, RMU controlling in their own end. As this pass comes over to the near side of Vito Bruno, as that puck battled for in the left wing corner. As that one will come back free and behind the net to RMU. Pass up along the far boards, bounces right to Rosetto, finds a player in the middle, and Scott Shalick as he tried to send that one towards CJ Hafe that goes into the right wing half boards, where this one will come back out into the neutral zone. As Vito Bruno will send this one down for an icing, put it back into the Northwestern zone, offensive zone, for an opportunity. As you see some pressure being applied here, and then they try that pass up along the near side on the backhander, but that's how it goes sometimes. You don't always control the backhanded shot as well as you would like to. So 13:32 left, 8-0 in favor of RMU. Northwestern with a chance here off an icing as RMU controls the faceoff. Comes over to the near side Then down into the left wing corner, where it'll be bounced to the far boards. As the pass over to the left wing, skating in with it is Ravito. Centering pass, but a good stick by Ricky Gatone. Takes it away and passes it up to Eric Shalik. Eric Shalik on a 1-on-2 right now as he tried to take a shot opportunity, never got to the net. As cutting it off in front was Cullen. As on the near side, a couple players on either side as this one will bounce and now come over right into the middle over to Dominic Ravito. As Ravito, a shot there that is deflected into the right wing corner, and we get a whistle here as the net came off the boring. Didn't see who knocked it off. Might get a good look at it here on the replay, as we'll see as RMU is starting up ice. It's not a bad opportunity for them as they go forward. As we'll see here who ends up going crashing into the net. And it looks like, as the camera actually just moved out of the way, so I think it might have been a Northwestern player pushing an RMU player into it. It was what caused it, so that's why the faceoff stayed in the zone. As this one onto the stick of Matt Johnson, as he tried to go around one player, couldn't keep the puck on his stick, as it goes into the right wing half boards. As this one deflecting off the skate of Garrett Becker, as this one just gets past Derek Chapman. As along that near side, player on either end, as they were quick shot and a goal for Nitzela as he was cutting into the slot for the opportunity to make it 9-0 RMU. So we go and we take a look at this one as it was along the right wing half boards. It looked like Northwestern maybe was going to be able to take back control, but just a good pass back down low, and then a pass right to the man in the middle for the opportunity. And Matt Johnson looked like maybe he overslid a little bit. Doesn't matter because that's a prime spot that you're shooting all of the net to shoot at there, which makes it tough regardless. So 9-0 the score now as Robert Morris continues to add on to their lead. So a couple more opportunities as they continue to add on to the stat sheet does Robert Morris, as this one will go right towards Michael Galat as he will lift this one back out into the neutral zone. Deflecting down into the Robert Morris zone as it's taken in behind the net as they look to start up ice there. As trying to deliver a hit was O'Connell as this one will bounce back into the neutral zone where it gets to Jared Fisher. Fisher back to Galat. His pass deflected off the stick there of an RMU player in number 7, Nitzela, as he almost had stolen it away. His team controlling, though, in the neutral zone. As McGeever along the right wing boards, taking the puck off those boards, but gets a check, but his team still controls. Pass up to the right point. Good blocker save made by Matt Johnson as he knocks it back out into the neutral zone himself. As Galat with the cross ice pass just out of the reach of Mike Fuentes, as that'll go down. No icing here, waved off as we reach the 11:09 mark. As they're along the near boards. Both teams battle for the puck. Finally, RMU breaking back out. They got a little bit of a 3-on-2 if they hurry. As they're to pass for the shot, and Matt Johnson with a great save. Puck came free, but Northwestern knocked it away. Good pass up ahead to Haft from Garrett Becker, but no opportunity as this one goes top of the right circle. Back over to John Rossetto as this one will be back over to the near side as Haft will hit this one forward. Back to the left wing corner, circling back around is RMU as they start back up ice with 10:20 left to go here in this third period. As Ricky Gatone has a bit of a 3-on-2, passes it over to the right. Shot that goes wide of the net and over to the near side is RMU now trying to counter. But Northwestern doing a good job of at least quelling it, but now it turns into a 3-on-1 here. As this one cutting inside and taking the shot. Good pad save made by Matt Johnson as Michael Galat had slid over and took away two of the players somehow to allow for Johnson to make the save. As hitting that one forward was Eric Shalik into the left wing corner. As Brendan O'Connell battling for the puck there in off the end boards as Brendan Cullen will send it over to the far side of Carl Johansson. As that one, I believe, deflected off of somebody on the bench for Northwestern, or RMU. So it'll be a face-off as we look at the replay here. As this one comes over to the far side, and you see the pass. That's why it's going to be in the zone, because it was a pass from the player on Robert Morris. Nobody touched it for Northwestern. That's why the face-off's coming inside the RMU zone. And we get a whistle here. I think it was a favorable drop, so do it all over again. 9:36 left to go. 9-0 still the lead for RMU. So you'll have Gatone out there with Choi and also Leganechi as they've put that line back together. As this goes down into the left wing corner, over to the near half boards. Gatone with the puck back onto his stick as he gives it off, and now over to the near side as backhanding it forward was Leganechi. But it comes back into the neutral zone right to Andras. As Andras tried to feed it diagonally over to Senat as Senat missed that pass. As Northwestern starts back up, but a missed pass there up at the left point allows for a shot opportunity from Windler as Northwestern took it back. As chasing after it into the right circle is Gatone as he gets it onto his backhand, feeds it into the slot, and Choi couldn't get it onto his stick. But Gatone turning it over and taking it back. Sorry, RMU turning it over to Gatone, who took it back. There's now a turnover here for Northwestern, turns it into a 2-on-1. A shot going high over the net, comes over to the near side as it gets back onto Garrett Becker's stick. As Becker streaking down in the left circle, shot opportunity there, rebound, and it's just pushed away by Robert Morris as there was a good opportunity for Northwestern to end the shutout. But good job by the defense of RMU to get that rebound away from the danger area. Back over to the near side, Robert Morris starting back up ice. It's Andras with it on his stick as he tries to go around one player and does. Takes it in behind the net, looking for a place to go with the puck as he'll just send it back down deep and go off for a change. Two players there for Northwestern, and cutting in to take the puck away was Revito as he sends a shot. Good save made by Matt Johnson on the blocker save as Sachs with the puck now at center ice as he gets checked off by Vito Bruno. As this one right in towards center ice will come into the left wing corner. Onto Rossetto's stick is Rosetto starting up ice, chips it to an area where there was nobody, but he sent it to a little too far up ahead as he was just trying to chip it to himself. Good stick there by Ricky Gatone, almost took the puck back. As into the right wing circle, nice little drag move to get around one player, but not able to get the puck back onto his forehand for an opportunity was the player for Robert Morris, just trying to see his number as he tipped it towards the net. Was Daniels, as there a good save by Matt Johnson, a great save as we get to look at this one again. So you see there that puck was along the near boards being battled for, and then they got rid of that puck quickly, sent it over out in front as this one came over, and just diving across really to make that save with the glove hand was Matt Johnson. As this comes to the far half boards, Northwestern not able to win it as Robert Morris controlling, but it bounces off the end boards right to Michael Galat. As Galat now starting up ice. Fakes a pass as he continues forward, dumps this one down in. High off the glass, it comes to Eric Shalik, who tries to get it there to Ricky Gatone, who ends up getting a check there to the side, which allowed for RMU to take the puck back. As McKeever brought it off sides as it was Nitzella a little too fast over the line. As we'll get a good look at that offsides here. As you see the chip pass ahead by Nitzella, and then, yeah, he was just a little bit too fast over that blue line, which allowed for the face-off here to be in the far dot outside of Northwestern zone. 6:50 left to go, 9-0. The score in favor of RMU. As along the right wing. Skating in. And into the right wing corner, two players on either side. As freeing the puck up with Scott Shalik as he tries to send a backhander forward as that one bounces around into the left circle as it's taken back by RMU. Cross ice pass poked away nicely there by Chapman. Chapman into the right circle. Sends the pass towards the middle, couldn't get it through as it goes to Scott Shalik. And now back up for a shot for Galat as he sent it through traffic but missed the net. As now loading up was Chapman as his shot goes wide. And that one out in the blue paint and finally covered up by the goaltender Andy Podsinger, as he made the save there. As we get a replay of this one here from Podsinger's view, as that one off on the side, stuffing attempt there by Northwestern's Fuentes and Hafe just couldn't get it into the net as Potsinger's body in the way. So left wing circle face off oncoming. It's the Gatone Choi Leganechi line out there, as they'll win this one back up to the left point for Rossetto. As Rossetto around one player, can't get around a second one, as now it's going to turn into possibly a 2-on-1 opportunity. Good job by Jared Fisher getting back. Doesn't allow for Bruno to turn it into that 2-on-1. Is there a centering pass, a player whiffing on it, and on the backhand was Voice, as this one sent back out by Northwestern over to the near side. Dump back down into the right wing corner on a Jared Fisher stick. He takes it in behind his own net, looks to start the breakout here. Passes it over to Choi, who gives it back to Fisher, but bounced off of his leg. Came right to Rossetto off the boards as he lifts this one up into the air forward for Northwestern to try and chase after it. As neither Gatone or Choi could hold it in the zone. Comes now to Skidopoulos as he loads up. A good blocker save made by Matt Johnson that goes into the left wing half boards. As we get the hand up into the air here, as we're going to get a player going into the box here, I think for Robert Morris and Alex Skidopoulos, as we're going to see, we kind of caught a glimpse of it there in the corner, but couldn't quite see what all had happened to cause for the whistle. I think it was they just saw the signal was a slash is what it was, so it was just out of our view on the camera as camera's following the puck, not staying behind for the play. With 5:17 left to go. So Northwestern here, a power play opportunity, a chance to try and end this shutout that they have going here. As this power play is brought to you by the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin. As this one will be a pass into the right circle for a quick shot opportunity there, as that one bounced around into the right wing corner and off the end boards. It's onto the stick there of Cullen. Actually, it was Andres was the one who had it, as now starting back out and up ahead goes Robert Morris. It's a 1-on-5 right now. Good poke check there by Galat on Orchard as he takes that puck away. As Garrett Becker tried to stick handle around one, as we get a whistle here for an offsides. So put the face off in the far dot as 4:41 left to go here in the period and 1:29 in the power play. So face off from the far dot, one over into the RMU zone, controlled by Robert Morris by Orchard as he takes it in behind his own net. Pass over to the near side, comes to Garrett Becker as he goes across ice to Galat. Back over to Becker as he starts up ice, as he finds some room to skate into the zone as he takes it to the near half boards. As he'll drop it back off up at the point, now up to Choi as he sends a shot low, hits off of a skate. That one bouncing over into the blue paint as that one just kept out somehow by Robert Morris. As we get to see a replay of this one, as you see, it was a good movement of the puck up to Choi. He kind of whiffs on the first opportunity on the shot, but a good turnaround shot there in front by Leganechi. And again, I couldn't see what exactly kept that puck out, as the net came off the boring is what stopped play, even though that puck was free. So you see here first, kind of looking for the tip in front. Leganechi sends it forward, the save, and then looks like it was one of the players for Robert Morris was just able to just stick it away from the blue paint. As this one comes over into the left wing half boards, now up to Rossetto at the point. So he tries to go back down low. This one will be sent back out as we've got 45 seconds left to go on the power play opportunity. As this one will get onto Jared Fisher's stick. As Fisher passing it up ice over to C.J. Haft. Poked away from Haft. Comes to Matt Johnson, who drops it off for John Rossetto. As Rossetto holds on to it, allows their player to circle away from him, and now goes cross ice just out of the reach of Jared Fisher. As Fisher takes this puck back and now will start up, passing it over along the right wing. Tipped into the zone by Brendan O'Connell as he goes and chases in after behind the net after it. As there, Haft not able to win the puck back, is now starting up ice is going to be Vito Bruno. Centering pass, nobody home, as it gets back over to Jared Fisher. Fisher along the left wing as he gets a player right on him as he sends a shot forward as he goes right in front where Andy Potzinger is, gives him a little bit of a snow shower. And a couple of the players on the RMU side weren't happy with that, as we're going to get a good look at this one again. As you see, here he comes and then stops and gives a nice little snow shower in there to Potzinger, who's had himself a great game so far. He's pitching a shutout here. 2 seconds left on the power play here for Northwestern. As for this one, they're going to come out. We're actually getting a second here before we get the puck drop. Actually, we got a different goaltender in there. That's Dominic Luciano is actually in net now. As the left wing circle face-off deflected away down into the right wing corner. As this one comes back over to the far boards. As that one will get back out into the neutral zone. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. As skating in with it is Nitzella. As Nitzella loses it down in behind the net, but is able to get to it first as he circles around. Backhands it back down as they look to cycle the puck. Is stopping there and looking to create some space was the player on Robert Morris as it goes back down in behind the net, as this one will come to Sachs. It's Daniel Sachs looking for a place to go with the puck. Sends it off a skate of a player. Now will come to Scott Shalick. It's Shalick will send it back down in behind. Touched up in behind the net by their goal on the opportunity as Northwestern's able to break the shutout here with 2:24 left to go. As we get to as we'll take a look at this one again, as I think it might have been just a mistake here behind. As you see going to plate is Dominic Luciano, and he kind of missed, which allowed for I believe it was Eric Shalick to just come out in front and put it in. So he'll get an unassisted goal there, will Eric Shalick. So Dominic Luciano ended it just by a little mistake, missing that puck and then not able to get back into his net. So this one on the near side. Carried in for a shot opportunity there for Brad Boyce, couldn't do so. As this one along to the far boards will come back in as it's backhanded away by John Rossetto. Right wing half boards, couple players on either side still battling for the puck as it gets to the top of the right circle. Back down in behind the net, RMU with controls. They pass it up along the near boards up to the right point over to Sargis as this one passed up ahead, trying to get it out to Choi as he gets taken out. As this one will go back down in behind. Matt Johnson not able to touch the puck up as it comes back over to the far boards. As that one pulled off and sent back in behind on a John Rossetto's stick as he'll send it down there. As this one will get over to Leganecci. Leganecci up to Choi. Choi not able to get enough on the puck as he'll go off for a change. Minute 19 left to go here in the period. On to the near side. O'Connell stops that one right at the blue line as it's a face-off in the near dot with a minute 12 left to go. So Northwestern was able to break the shutout. As we see here, the skate of O'Connell is what got in the way and stopped that one from being an onside play on that replay. So now face-off near dot as this one will bounce over top of the left circle as this one will be directed into the zone by Sachs. As this one comes over to the near side, back over to Jared Fisher as it bounces over the head of one player and bouncing at center ice, taken back and thrown in by O'Connell as this goes to the left wing corner. It's back in behind the net, a couple players on either side as this goes to the right wing corner and now up into the middle where it's on Nitzella's stick. Nitzella with a shot there. Good save made by Johnson as he deflects it into the near half boards. As Northwestern looking to push this one back out along the left wing as this will get forward and applying some pressure will be Jared Fisher as he's playing a little bit of forward. As this one will come back into the neutral zone and now into the Northwestern zone to the right wing corner. Good check put on there by Fuentes as this will go to the left wing half boards. Fisher gets it to Gatone as he goes back over and onto the stick there of Leganecci, who tried to give it back to Gatone. Gatone couldn't control, but gets it back over to Leganecci at the left wing half boards, and that'll do it for the period. 9-1 is how this one finishes in favor of Robert Morris. A very good game for them as they look to hold on to their number 10 spot in the national rankings, or not in the national, in the regional rankings, excuse me, so they can move forward into the regional playoffs. As for Northwestern, a tough loss here. Their home game for 3 of these seniors who are, have been very big seniors for the team, as they have 2 more games left of the regular season for Northwestern, as they will play Lewis next weekend. We will take a timeout, and then we'll be back with post-game talk with head coach Brian Chamberlain here on SportsTownChicago.com.